If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. The Father advises against the peril of idly anticipating outcomes that will never materialize. My realm is activated by speech and movements. Your actions about my previous statements are far more impactful than your anticipation of my future words or actions. Consider the possibility of variation, however. Inquire within. What is it that you hold in your hand? What are your capabilities? You have requested guidance, and my counsel is to utilize your available resources to the best of your ability and remain committed to your course of action. Do not disdain the era of modest beginnings. Avoid becoming ensnared by perfectionism. Not everything must be flawless. Bear in mind that I am the deity who never linearly arranged things, hence, anticipating everything to align perfectly is folly. Exit. Take immediate action. Do not focus on the threats posed by the adversary. Instead, concentrate on the promises I have made. Your life can transform in every aspect if you liberate yourself from the inertia of dogmatic thinking and take decisive action. You are not confined to a situation devoid of escape or exit. My empire is not accompanied by observation. If you are simply anticipating my next action, then nothing alters. Individuals in my kingdom have wasted decades anticipating my next actions, oblivious to the fact that the subsequent step was theirs to make. The Pharisees sought an alternative to their current experience, and instead of embracing the divine response, they executed the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. They were prepared to advocate for patience and observation but reluctant to embrace the righteousness manifest before them. Dearest, anticipation and observation coupled with desire yield no transformation. Action is required. Observation is a passive activity. The antithesis of passivity is engagement. I urge you to collaborate with me in the area where your need is most pronounced. God proclaims that you are currently an entitled individual within my domain. When I observe you, I do not consider your history, I only perceive the lamb that was sacrificed from the inception of the world. Your flaws, transgressions, and shortcomings. Place them all upon the altar of my benevolence. The blood serves as the definitive signal that allows the curse afflicting all humanity and the earth due to sin to bypass you. You belong to me. I exist within you, and you exist within me. No harm shall come to you by any means. Though 1,000 may fall to your right and another 1,000 to your left, it shall not approach you. Do not dwell on previous matters characterized by contradiction. Do not allow previous disappointments to hold greater influence than my word regarding the future. My promise is everlasting. What is the issue? The enemy's assault. They are insignificant compared to the magnitude of my greater fidelity in your life. The nations clamor and brandish their weapons against my chosen, yet I shall hold them in contempt. Unless they embrace the Son, I will eradicate them from the land and obliterate their name from all memory. Is it the dragon or the leopard? They will crave and pursue their quarry, yet I shall discipline them with the authority of my words, and they shall be subjugated before my people. Is it the eagle, the breeze and the griffin? Their arrogance will be diminished, and they will revert to the God of their ancestors. Once more, my gospel will emanate from the territories of Lincoln and Stanley and Livingstone as it did in previous generations. The bear may pose a threat to my people and the sand seed may rise against my legacy. Nevertheless, When no nation offers assistance, I shall engage in battle on their behalf, and their victory will be perceived as a divine intervention from above. God asserts, I am not excluding you. You are a sacred nation and a distinctive people to me. You are my ecclesia, my incursion challenging the globe with the assertions of Christ, and you shall not be dissuaded from the course I have ordained for you. This day, God says, my joy is your strength. There was never any reason for me to want you to be upset and frustrated. Working hard for a living is how people have always done things, but this is not how things are in the new creation. Talk to me to make me happy. My happiness should be the energizing spark that makes you walk faster and make you smile without meaning to, even though you don't know it. Today, God tells you that He is bringing you the joy of a fulfilled purpose. I told you to give and receive benefits, and if you do that, I will make sure that you are the first person to receive everything you give to others in my name. I'm bringing my kindness into your life and making things better for you in so many ways that the only thing you can do is kneel in thanks. You deserve redemption. You can get restoration. The Father promises you full support and peace, even if all of your problems have been solved. I don't want you to live a life without happiness. I am not ready to go after my goals on earth without your eager and joyful help. In my country, being mature has nothing to do with having a worried face or body. Be careful in everything you do. Refrain from hanging out with people who are obsessed with evil stories or sneaky plots. Such ways of looking at life will only ruin your happiness, but my kingdom is full of joy. Whenever something or someone takes away your happiness, they take away the thing that I gave you that makes it easier for good things to come into your life. Go after my kingdom. Try to find the kingdom and make the Father happy, and everything that was given to you will come true. I'll include everything, sweetheart. I won't leave anything out because I have already made your heart long for what I am determined to bring into your life. That is why, be happy. Send forth the effervescence and buoyancy of my essence, for that expression of joy and ecstasy is where all that you have asked of me will be fulfilled. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. God says that these days, working hard only gets you farther away from where you want to be in my kingdom. Right now is a time like never before to give up your faith and trust me. Get the wisdom to stop what you're doing, find peace, and know that my influence is coordinating the achievement of what your hard work and fight can't reach. I have work to do. My will surrounds you and flows over and around you like a gently warm wave. Just lie down on your back and let my spirit carry you to the center of my creation. My intentionality is pulling you out of this time of aimlessness when you didn't know what I wanted or why I was doing what I was doing. It's not a matter of how smart, knowledgeable, sneaky, or skilled someone is. Some people around you think they can do everything on their own and depend only on their creativity, but they will never get where I am leading you. Their stupidity and pride will be shown, leaving them stuck on the shores of their useless ideas. Now is the time to promote your business. In my country, progress has nothing to do with who you compete with or try to bring down to boost your status. Do not feel jealous or angry toward people who use these kinds of tactics. They are just using the law of reciprocity, which says that what they throw into the wind will come back to hurt them. This is because they are afraid to love and put others before themselves. Keep doing things that make you feel good. Do not seek your prosperity, but the prosperity of others, and I will make my voice louder in your life to lead you to places that others can't reach. So, through my help, you will achieve what others in your area have only dreamed of. From now on, my voice will sound like it's whispering in your ear, telling you, this is the path, walk in it. Consequently, you will know what lies ahead, and as you face each day, you will have confidence and certainty that your actions are guided by my hand, making everything you say and do seem like I have said and done it. God says, what you make easy for other people, I will make easy for you. In the celestial vaults, the selfless efforts you have made for other people are added to your account. Do good things without getting tired of them. If things look bad, don't give up on following the rules of kingdom culture. I am looking around. I am looking around. You are neither forgotten nor ignored. Let my kind spirit show itself through you. Donate, give away, and distribute not just your money, but all of your resources as well. Share what you have extra. Find all the useless things in your life and get rid of them. These are things that you don't need or aren't using right now. Give them to people who don't deserve them and who need them more than you do. Donating to help the poor is like lending money to the Lord, and I always do what I'm supposed to do. I will repay every act of kindness quickly and freely because I don't want to owe anyone anything. I watch what you do and figure out what you want to do. Since you have chosen to live your life according to Jesus' lessons, I will keep my promise to bless, improve, and restore you. Even though you have been kind and loving, you have still had hurdles and losses. Which businesses and investments did not give you a return? I have written down every instance and will lead you from the ruins of those failed attempts and endeavors to a state of building an establishment that will provide constant growth and prosperity to meet all needs. No more schemes that promise to make you rich quickly. No longer will people bring suitcases full of worthless money from poor countries in hopes of a future that never comes true. The term does its job well. The word will never let you down. As long as you believe the simplicity of my promise instead of the schemes and lies that others, even in my name, have told you, the word will generate according to your needs and more, making sure that you have plenty. At this very time, things are changing. Right now is the time to base your thoughts, feelings, and actions on my word, because I am working with you to want and achieve my goodwill. The Bible says that God is disciplining and comforting the people today with my rod and my staff. As a new era in human history begins, the sheep and goat communities are coming together. I strongly urge you to stay pure and stay away from the wicked, who are always like the rough sea, full of their shame. They can't hold you back or their lies can't fool you because I raise the banner of Jehovah Nissi over you today. You will be saved like a dad saves the child he loves. The Father says that this is a Kairos moment because the sins of past generations have come to a head and the cup of justice is overflowing, causing pain between countries and chaos. It breaks my heart to see people suffer or die, but I know this for sure, my rules are absolute, so things that I would never want to happen will happen. You need to understand that I have chosen you to be salt and light in an age that is corrupt and messed up. People who are fed up with politics based on lies and false solutions will come to you and say, "Take me to your leader. Let me fill your mouth up." Do not be passive in your faith right now, because I am gathering my people to challenge the nations with the claims of Christ. I'm giving you my spirit to energize my people and encourage you to preach the truth from every angle, even the roof of your mouth. You should go about your day as my live testimony, because I will back up what you say with signs, wonders in the sky, and marvels on the ground. God says that the tremors will happen, but you will not be shaken. Many people will feel anxious, but you will not be affected by it. While others are sad about the past, I will give you the finest vintage of the new wine of my Spirit. This will fill you with my joy and power, and as your representative, you will lead countries to enter my kingdom. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. God tells you that you can't use a slide rule or a tape measure on your current path through life. Forget what you think and tell yourself, listen to the word of the Lord. Now think about this, I am the God who has never put things in a straight line. My acts in your life might seem random and unconnected to the things you think are most important to you. Please put your trust in me. Trust me when it comes to the unknown parts, because I have interests and goals that you agreed to when we lived together in the eternal before the earth was made. I called you and made you holy, and today I'm telling the councils of the celestial masters of the earth to recognize my presence within you and work with you based on that essence instead of how you look. Stop thinking about what happened in the past. Achievements in the past. They are not important. Loss. Manipulative control of emotions. Get over it. It has nothing to do with what I'm not teaching you to do and get. God offers a reward, but you have to get rid of the hurt feelings that are stuck on your feet because you can't walk on the path I'm showing you with feet that are dirty from past mistakes. You are not limited by time. You are a new person who was born again and now lives a straight life that you fully control through Christ. Make it clear. I dare you to say and make it clear whether I will not pay attention to a single word you say. It's time to put my knowledge into your ego because I decide what will happen with your words. You are entering a season of planting, growing, and harvesting, says the Father. All of your words and actions will have the power of coming from me. God has made you a first responder in His kingdom today. You are not one of those people who hold back, hesitate, or change their minds once they are sure they have heard from me. Know that this kind of loyalty earns my favor and gets you ready for gifts that are coming. You are kind enough to put the progress and well-being of others ahead of your own urgent needs. You have often gotten in the way when disasters were happening to other people. You jumped right into the fight, even though you could have ignored it and let others deal with it as if it didn't affect you. All of this has been seen by me, says God, because my eyes are on you right now, both to want you and to make your good pleasure come true. Keep moving forward. Keep following the rules. Do not worry about the fact that not everyone in your area shares your excitement about what I am doing and how I am using you. Detractors will always be around because jealousy keeps people from getting their blessings. After all, they don't like the benefits others, including you, are getting. I appreciate that you are ready to take care of other people's needs, and I will do the same for you. My help is now getting rid of the persistent problems and deep deficiencies that have seemed to be permanent parts of your life. Transformation is coming soon. There is change happening. I'm sculpting and shaping the environment and leading the lines to appear in places that look good. There will be one step forward for every 2 steps back. No more hope that has to be put off and no more pain. The ship is coming up behind us. The blessings of my grace are pouring into your life like rain in a dry valley. What used to be empty and useless will now grow and produce results that have never been seen before. You are breaking out of the stalemate today. I am pulling you out of the depths of suffering and putting you back in the long-awaited realm of promise. God tells you today that He will not leave you where you are. You need to be ready for the season. Stay in a state of readiness. Try to be in my presence every day. Do not let the stresses of life or the constant problems that your enemies make take your attention away. The enemy's plan to stop you from living has been defeated, and my glory is now appearing above you as an open sky where you can pray. Please understand that I am not a God who lowers or insults. I am a God who raises and expands, and that is how the lives of everyone who believes in me are. The enemy's lies, threats, and attempts to force you to do something are all just dreams. Don't let the enemy take your attention away from the harvest. The gift you have is meant to be used, and your life has a purpose. Get past self-centeredness and self-absorption to confirm your calling and make sure you're chosen. Many people are put under a lot of pressure to enter my kingdom, so don't give up. Stick to a straight way of thinking when making decisions under a lot of stress. Don't go to the right or left of the line. According to what I already said, a good person has a sharp perception. So, don't give in to forces that could put you in a situation where there are no answers or ways out. Changing things is what the Father means when He says, I am working. You were looking forward to change, and it is now happening. The enemy's ancestral illnesses that try to bring back terrible things that happened in the past will not work. You have reached the core of me. You have gone against the path of mankind and entered the realm of gods. Hold on. Don't give up. Continue without giving up. Your prize is coming soon. My spirit is moving. You will be incredibly happy. Father says, don't put that far away. Because you have searched, trusted, and put your hopes in me, I will quickly do great work in your life that will amaze everyone and show that my favor has rested deeply on you. Now is the time, now is the time. In the same way that I won't be stopped or held back, then neither will you. If your enemy says, your time is ending or your life is ending, don't let them. Your life is not ending, it is just beginning. This is not the last part, it is the climax, where I explain the point of all the adventures and experiences you had, making you wonder, God, what was the point of it all? I'm changing you into a new wine skin for my new wine. You are the owner of the period. The almond tree has new shoots. The nuts, the knob, the bud, and the flower are all there. You're getting hit by the nuts. The Father says, almonds are falling everywhere, the first harvest is yours, just as I said in my word. I am speeding up my word to come true, and your joy will be huge. Your happiness will be full. Your party will go on because that is what I want for your life. According to God, things are going to get worse from now on. You have been strong through life's trials, and now things are changing. Some people in your life say things that don't make sense, which makes you not sure where you stand with them. They are real shapeshifters sent by your enemy to confuse and control you. They are being shown. I'm giving you X-ray vision in the spirit, so you can see people and know what they are thinking and feeling. You will watch them and then leave their company, continuing to enjoy the freedom and liberty I have given you in my dominion. I'm telling you right now that this is just the start of your renewed output. I am completely cleaning out the psychic buildup that happens in your life on a cultural and spiritual level. I give you the power to get past obstacles and become famous with me while others fail and give up. I want you to look at people and situations in a way that shows you things that other people have missed or don't care about. Some people might call you gloomy, but all you're doing is seeing the important facts and telling them what I want you to know about the challenges you will face and how to beat your opponents and win every time. When someone tries to join my domain, the Father says, there is pressure. The challenge doesn't come from the enemy but from the water pressure of my spirit, which isn't meant to hurt you but to get rid of the filth and corruption that's blocking the ways that my goodness, understanding, and revelatory gifts can freely flow through your thoughts, bringing you joy and a peace that goes beyond understanding. The Father tells you that my glory is inside and on you, and it's growing quickly. As a result, you are growing up spiritually in certain areas. You will now move forward with growth and reach the full stature of Christ. Additionally, you have the chance to make a real connection with and learn from not only the teacher or pastor but also the entire fivefold ministry. This will improve your training and allow you to stand proudly not only as a follower or bystander but also as an active participant with respected men and women of God in the work of my kingdom. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.